series Petunias. And for that, well, Mr. Devin Wallin is joining us. What's up, Devin? How are you? Good to see you. So I love that, the first family of foliage.
Yes.
The family of foliage.
So coin that. This rookie host just came up with that. I want time off.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, hey, bro.
I like it. How you doing, man?
All right, so these are the petunias.
Yes.
One of the things that I remember my mom always planted at home, and let's talk about
Yeah, so this is our Durabloom petunia collection, and in the collection you're gonna get 2 of these gorgeous electric lilac, and then 2 of the soft pinks in front of it. But, you know, so many of us, like you're saying, you know, grew up with petunias. We would go to the box stores, garden centers, and the petunias would look great. And then we'd get home, and a week later, they'd be all kind of like splayed out. There'd be bald spots in the middle. You'd have heavy winds or rains, and the petunias would just they would just look like garbage. Well, over many years of scientific breeding, this Durabloom petunia was created. It was a cross between 2 different kinds of petunias, one that has beautiful flowers mixed with another that's known to really resist harsh weather conditions, and the result is this Durabloom, which gives you months and months of beautiful flowers on plants that can handle all of the summer rains and storms and droughts and heat, and they do so beautifully, compact. They never stretch, they don't have bald spots. It's really a petunia that we all love and have always looked for.
And you know, what's so great is because specifically Roberta's, that's what they do, right? They bring us unique plants, definitely, but also that are easier to grow and stronger.
Yeah.
So you know what? While we're talking about these Durabloom petunias, talk to us a little bit about the Roberta's legacy.
Yeah, so, you know, my great-grandmother started Roberta's back in the 40s or 50s, bringing unique plants from around the world to flower shows, to fairs, and that's really how we got started. And then back when I was like 9 years old, I remember watching my dad come on to QVC with some plants, and ever since then we've been doing it. And one of the cool things is this is our growing facilities in Michigan.
Wow.
And in these facilities, this is where we do trials, where we actually test thousands of different kinds of plants every single year, and based on their performance over the growing season, we give each plant a rating, and that's really how we determine what to bring to you guys here. And these Durabloom petunias, actually, these were in the top 10 out of over 5,000 plants multiple years in a row for their incredible performance and their beautiful flowers. And so that's why, you know, we had to bring it to you guys. You're not going to find these Durablooms at your garden centers for years to come because they're so new. You know, you got to have really great relationships with the breeders in order to do so, and well, we do.
And we're lucky enough to have them.
That is the first family of foliage. That's a mouthful. I'm like
That's about the
spitting
first
out of my mouth.
family
I love it.
That's a lot of F's, but it's all A-grade stuff.
4
Yeah.
pieces. So how do they? So we get 2 purples, 2 pinks.
Yes, and each one of your plants will easily spread around 12 to 24 inches tall and wide. So right there, that's probably 4 or 5 of the pinks. So if you really want to have just huge splashes of color like that, consider getting 4 or 5 collections. And with the value here, it really is the best opportunity. TJ, you know, we ship all of our plants for free.
Yeah.
So it's a really awesome value for every collection that we bring to QVC.
It looks so good.
So cool.
Look at them just in window boxes, hanging baskets, at the front, you know, at the base of your decks. They will absolutely bring so much beautiful color from, I would say, around the beginning of June all the way till your first frost. So that's like 4, 5, even 6 months of flowers from each of your 4 plants.
And they are durable. That's why they're called the
Exactly.
Durabloom. So for hard weather, like difficult weather, right? Tough weather like heat, drought, storms, rain. That's something that used to mess them up. Now we don't have to worry about that with these.
Exactly. And I noticed you were smelling them.
Listen, I'm fanning. This whole room is
It
going to smell
smells
great.
great. Did you
Steph,
smell
get some of
them,
this. Here we go.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if you've met
Yeah.
my uncle Eric, but he says that he loves every day when he gets his QVC packages arrive because it means he has to go to his front door, open the front door where he has these petunias, and he gets a big wafts of the fragrance.
Oh,
and
that's
not
so
all
cool.
petunias are fragrant, and so the fact that these ones are, it's really special.
Yeah, people are getting more than one.
Set of 4, which is really,
Yes.
really good. And that's how they come home to us?
Yeah, so what I have in my hand, this is what we're shipping to you guys, 4 of these. And these plants, we have them grown in these biodegradable LE pots here. So you really, all you have to do, you just dig into your ground, dig into your container, planted in, no plastics, and it actually, with these biodegradable pots, it will transplant very quickly so that it can grow into something that looks like this in a very short amount of time. About 4 weeks or so, you'll have something that looks like this from each of your 4 plants. And that's just kind of in the middle of the season. It will can even double in size from this by the end of the season. So we're talking large swaths of color on petunias that can handle the wind. They can handle the summer storms. You know, from the Midwest, we have really crazy storms in the summertime. Other petunias, they would, you know, start to flail. Not these guys. If you go on vacation for a week and, you know, you're not getting your petunias water, well, these are going to handle those drier conditions much better, and they're still going to look beautiful. And so those are just a few of the wonderful features about these awesome Durabloom petunias.
Speaking of that, how often should we water our petunias?
Yeah, so, you know, it depends if you have them in a container or in the ground. In containers, you'll want to water them on a regular basis. In the ground, they're going to be much more drought tolerant. I like to have mine in at least a half day of sun up into a full day of sun. All of our collections come with our growing guides, which give you everything that you need to know, all full instructions, as well as our Gotta Grow guarantee, because all of our plants are actually guaranteed to grow for you. So you know that when you're shopping with Roberta's, you get that free shipping. That's awesome. You get incredible high quality plants, even better, and everything's guaranteed. It's a real no-brainer, especially when you consider these are plants you're not going to find at your garden centers or your box stores, because, you know, we take the middleman out of the equation, so we're able to offer the very best plants at a great value. Absolutely. Unlike the other guys.
Exactly, exactly. And you're not going to find the Durabloom, definitely not, because that is something that just Roberta's could bring us. Now, I'm curious to know about, oh, well, first of all, that is necessary, right? So
yes.
We said ground or container, no problem.
Absolutely, no problem. Hanging baskets, window boxes. But because these plants can bloom 5-6 months or so, they really do need to be well fed. You got to give them fertilizer. Roberta's Bounty, this is our all-purpose blend. Use it for everything from your petunias to your tomatoes, daylilies, and more. So highly consider getting this and using it on your petunias. They will respond. I promise you that.
Okay, so we're getting 2 purples and 2 pinks of the Durabloom petunias. Now, let's speak to what you spoke about before, but let's explain to everyone what is the warranty.
Yeah, you know, we want to make sure you guys are happy and your gardening experience is just a wonderful time. So we're going to assure your satisfaction for perennials for 1 year, annuals and tropicals like these petunias for 90 days from the time of shipment. So if for any reason your results don't match your expectations, just give us a call.
Ooh, I love that.